Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Roma Galactica series. This is our nearly completed Dyson Sphere. We are working on, I believe, the second to last stage, and we are also, meanwhile, 5 planets away. 5 planets away from a domination victory. I mentioned in the last episode that we are going to go for the domination victory, but then we're going to go all the way to 60 episodes for the series, just because why not? Let's have a quick chat with the curators and make sure that we're still doing okay there. No, we're not. We would like to purchase your service. Yeah, there we go. So we're doing a little bit better on research now. But yeah, things have just been going insanely well.
Research complete.
New research projects being completed seems like all the time. I can go for the X-ray laser. I'm trying to actually get the laser techs. I'm trying to get the cheaper techs off of my list here. So I actually made a conscious decision towards the end of the last episode to start going for those cheaper techs and seeing what I could do there. Meanwhile, we're trying to build up influence not only to establish additional colonies and get the domination victory, but also... Okay, good. We did colonize Hixum. Hang on. Let's go ahead while I'm thinking about it. Add those worlds. There we go. So, like I was saying, we're trying to save up influence to do a couple of things. We're trying to save up influence to add additional colonies wherever we have colony ships, and we have colony ships surrounding multiple worlds. So it's really just a matter of continuing to do this as necessary. For instance, I could do a colony. It would be good to go ahead and do colonies out here. It would cost a little bit more influence, but yeah, this would cost 102. But I think it would be good to go ahead and set that one up so that we had that planet on lock. And it looks like I have a science ship hanging out here. Who's this? Emperor Lucius Hadrianus has died, so who is our new... Right, Khalid Hadrianus is the new emperor, but let's take a look at our new emperor. Energy credits plus 10%. Not really needed, I have to say. The successor... provides extra influence. He's deeply connected. Interesting. All right. But yeah, so we're saving up influence for that. We're also saving up influence to build an additional megastructure on top of, well, not literally on top of, but in addition to the Dyson Sphere, which is being built here in the Avior system. So that beautiful orange star that we've had our eye on for a while is finally going to be completely surrounded and blocked off. And so far, no other empires have complained about the Dyson Sphere. Sometimes other empires can be like, hey, why are you building that there? That's like, you might get a notification that that the Dyson Sphere is part of a constellation, or that star the star you're building it around is a part of a constellation that those people care about. All right. Interestingly enough, you can see that our colonists are starting to use these buildings that are already existing on this world, which is really, really awesome. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Yeah, they're automatically going to those worlds, which is part of why we have the income that we do now. Yep, let's upgrade that too. These are ancient ruins. Interesting. So, should we clear those? Let's clear one and see what happens. Interesting. Alright, we're not ready to build anything there yet, but we will. We're going to build a... whatchamacallit? We're going to build a pleasure dome there, yeah.
Construction complete.
Let's do a power plant there, and it looks like there are some additional food-related buildings I can build, but I don't really need food-related buildings. I don't need food. So let's do a mining network instead. You can just have a science lab. Oh, yeah. See, I looked at this briefly in the last episode, but there's been a lot more in terms of the expansion of this colony. Zif Prime has been pummeled by falling asteroids, and this time part of our colony has been destroyed. They knew the risks. They'll deal. It'll be okay. Science lab, done. And then Sanctuary D, once again, we have additional stuff. Let's see. Yep, continue. Physics is our weakest category, so I'm adding that every single time. Do an energy grid. Yep, I was hoping for one of those. We also need to build some additional... Okay, research complete. Pause. Alright, so that's that. And then one more sanctuary world to get this taken care of. What do we have here? You need research. There we go. Let's build a silo right here for obvious reasons. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. You also need an energy grid. Upgrade, physics. Physics. Anything else I need to build? Yep. Power plant. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything else. I did. There's that. And, oh, got an upgrade there. Looks like we're okay. I think I've attended to all the other population that have grown in. Alright, so research-wise, what do we have? Ah, we have access to Gene Warrior armies. Now, I could add an additional core sector system. I could have leaders last a little bit longer. Army damage plus 10%. That actually sounds like it might be best because we will be doing some invading. Maybe even of Fallen Empire territory. So we need to make sure our military strength continues to grow. We could also build a bunch more ships. We could have so many ships in our fleet. And we might do that in the final episodes of the series as we get closer to the end. But for now, let's see. What to do first? We have a construction ship here. It would cost 300 influence. Okay, so Valerian Hadrianus has gained the trait. Valerian is his name? Oh, that's kind of awesome. Emperor Valerian. Now let's keep it paused while we go for the next... Yeah, just keep going for the next laser tech. Let's get that taken care of. So Valerian the First. Valerian Hadrianus. Oh, that's awesome, man. So he's got an eye for talent. So all of our leaders now have additional skill levels, but they're more expensive to recruit. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Not exactly what I needed, but... Alright, so we're going to wait for the 300 influence mark. Or should I colonize and get the domination victory? Really doesn't matter which one I do first. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, we're 5 planets away from it. I do need to colonize some of these out here. This is a 19-planet arid world. Ooh, the 25-tile tropical world. Yeah. Let's get you colonized. Before anyone else has any funny ideas. Yep, right down the middle. And this is going to be Cuturn Tropicus. I haven't been doing my labels very consistently, I know. My core worlds are properly labeled, at least. So there's that. And then the RSS Demeter, 6. Yep. We'll keep it called New Beginning, that's fine. And then can you also colonize this world? Yes, you can. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so this is going to be a new sector down here. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to call it. Because it's far away. This needs to be a little bit more... Hang on. Let me check something really quick. Yeah, I'm just looking in a different region to see what we might be able to call this. On the one hand, it's next to Provincia, but we haven't necessarily let real European and near European geography influence those names absolutely. So we could always go for something completely different, and I kind of like that idea. But we do need a new sector name once these planets are colonized. How's the Dyson Sphere doing? Nice. 682 days remaining, and then again we have one more stage. We're completely maxed out on our on our production, so we're doing great in that respect. Too many colonized systems? Yep, not surprised. So that's gonna affect us a little bit. We could always just since we have the Dyson Sphere going now, it's not affecting us that much to keep these in our core systems, even though we're over our limit. We could do something different if we wanted to, but we don't have to. We could do a different sector, is what I mean, but it's just not really necessary. Alright, so that brings us to what? Yep, 105 of 107. So let's go ahead and establish some of the last few. Yeah, let's put it right there. Fear Mathrial's Prime. And actually, we have 30 influence. All I have to do is find one more. I think this planet's pretty damn awesome. Yep, it is. Let's put you down right smack dab in the middle there. And this is Tetra Tropicus. Let's do that. So this was also, this world used to belong to someone. I don't know who, but there it is. Roman Star Empire has won the game by owning 40% of all habitable planets. Continue. Let's keep going. Kinetic weapon damage plus 5%. New research. Let's go for more armor. Our research speed is just insane at this point. Now, why do we have... Where did our influence go? We had +4. Maybe was our previous emperor deeply connected? Was that where some of our influence was coming from? Or is it maybe being over on our... Oh, no, it's being over on our... Okay, that affects our influence gain. Didn't know that. Well, tell you what, let's go ahead and change that by starting our new sector. So, create new sector. We also need to... We definitely need to go ahead and hire some new governors, especially now that we've won the victory. But I want to save up influence for the next... Before I do any of that, we need to save up influence for the next megastructure. Again, we're building Utopia. It's like, it's the whole idea. Okay, so there's that. And this sector shall be called... Still haven't quite decided. It's the new beginning sector right now, but let's see. Let's call it... what are we going to call it? Oh, you know what we could call it? Hang on. Yeah, that would be kind of appropriate, because it's next door to this... Well, no. Yeah, let me go with what my instinct was a second ago. We're going to go way out into Middle Eastern districts from the old Roman Empire map, and this is going to be the Persis sector. Because we have to imagine, to a certain extent, that the Roman Star Empire is using the same map that I'm using, roughly, you know, for the naming of their sectors. They're basing it on Earth history. We also have some colonizing to do up here, but again, going to save up influence starting at this point. We could build additional ships, or we can mess with our designs and see what... I don't remember what the Tendrakians have as far as weapons. Alright, they've got neutronium armor.
Construction.
Ah, the Tendrakians have jump drives too. Interesting to know. What about the Polismus Order? Let's take a quick look at your ship, shall we? Ah, they do too. All of you have jump drives. What the hell? Alright, so that advantage is nothing. They can jump in and do a ton of damage to me the same way that I can to them. But my weapons are a lot cooler. It's just true.
Colony established.
Alright, so our influence gain is still crap. Well, it's higher than it was, but it's still low. Like, it's gone down. And I don't know why. Yay. Had a bunch of worlds finish colonizing. Oh. Oh, crap. Hang on. I didn't realize Ovni Prune when I set up the terraforming project. Oh, that sucks. So we colonized this to an ocean world, but I should have made it a continental world. Oh, that's really annoying. I'm going to lose all my population on that planet. They're going to migrate elsewhere because they can't inhabit this world because it has hazardous weather. That's some crap. Hang on. Is there something I can do? To improve habitability? That's completely unexpected. Wouldn't have happened if not for that modifier, but I forgot about the modifier, so chances are you guys didn't pick up on it either. In most situations, it's not necessary. I mean, when we get to the next stage of human evolution, genetic evolution, we might be able to make them like super adaptable, and then this won't be an issue anymore. But we didn't go that route for the first modification, and now I'm paying the price for it. Annoying. Well, crap. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is re-terraform it. Yeah, I'm just going to re-terraform it for now. That really sucks. It's going to take 1,800 days. People will re-migrate to it eventually, but you're going to see our production wobble as a result of that mess. So Emperor Valerian has taken over leadership of the Roman Star Empire in this golden age of galactic dominion. We've got some ring worlds over here. The Dibazanians have a random frontier outpost here. Can I just... Is there any way I can just talk to them and say, hey, dismantle your mess? We could declare war. Yeah, we're still associated with their federation. We'll let that stand for now, because we're not in a mode where we're trying to change that too much. But I'm going to keep the game running for a second, because we want to try and reach 300 influence. And it should be pretty easy. It says +4, but we're actually at about +5. Can we declare them rivals? You can only have 3 rivals at the same time. Oh, fine. So be it. And we do have 3 rivals. So one thing I need to do, because I've got this fleet of battleships, I need to use some of my resources as soon as the Dyson Sphere is finished, because that's taking up a lot of my resources. But as soon as it's done, and I don't need those minerals for anything else, I'm going to start building some additional ships. And that's also going to be contingent upon seeing what kinds of weapons. I need to see what the Tendrakians have. We need to prepare to fight the Tendrakians and maybe the Polysimus Order. So we need to fly in and see what kind of weapons they use. Let's see, this science ship, can you enter their territory? Yes, you can. I want you to go in there and see if you can spot one of their fleets. And then I want to see what they use. So we're going to investigate as best we can. 3 months away from the gamma laser. Again, we're just knocking out that laser technology to get that taken care of and get it off the list. Oh, we've lost someone. What do we have? We're waiting for the science ship to get on the way down, but Governor Sean Wan. We do need to go ahead and reinstitute. Oh, you know where the influence cost is coming from? We don't have leadership of all of our sectors. That's why our influence dropped. One of our factions likes it when we have leaders in every single sector. Ooh, the particle lance. Oh. Might be worth it to go ahead and have that, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. It's the highest level laser weapon. Alright, so our science ship has arrived. Let's take a look at... I need to find some of their military vessels. So where's their capital? If I find their capital... Isn't your capital closer? Where's your capital, dude? There it is. Tendor. Let's get you over here. And let's see what kind of military you've got. Alright, here we go. Also could have just looked in the... I suppose I can go look in the portal system and see. So their cruiser, let's see. They are using... Oh, wow. They have matter disintegrators. Interesting. So they harvested the Unbidden's technology as well. So they're using matter disintegrators. So we're going to need... Those ignore shields and energy. So if they're using matter disintegrators, we just need to keep our shield configurations, basically. We need to keep our ships as they are, if those are the weapons they're using. Yep, that's what they're doing. Interesting. And then there's the Polysimus Order. Let's take a quick look at them, because we can totally do this. We can also look at the Demisanians' ship composition. Alright, battleships, what do you... Yep, same thing. So yeah, we pretty much just need to keep our ships as they are. Because they're using shields. So our ships aren't going to change. We're going to bring more ships back into the fray. We're not going to fight with just battleships anymore. We're going to keep our existing fleet. Admiral Gaspar Alvarez has drawn up plans for a major fleet exercise that will involve a substantial portion of our navy. The location he has chosen for these maneuvers is the Sirius system, which is close to the border of the Tendrakian technocracy. The Trendrakians, may see this as a major provocation, but if we cancel the exercise, our military will consider it a sign of weakness. After all, Sirius lies within our space. The Tendrakian technocracy has no right to tell us what we can or cannot do in our own backyard. Carry out the maneuvers as planned. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Classis Missinensis here. And do that project. It's going to take a second. Actually, no, it's right next door to Sol, so this should be done momentarily. Speaking of things that are almost done. Oh, hello. A rogue synthetic unit that went off the grid months ago after failing to report for work was confronted by a team of heavily armed government agents on Upskyke Ignis today. This resulted in a large public firefight that claimed the lives of 2 of our agents and almost a dozen innocent bystanders before the synth could finally be destroyed. At least it was dealt with. Again, check this out. We actually need to rename some worlds. So this is Upskyke Continentum now. No longer a desert world, right? Baltris Glacius is now a tropical world, so Baltris Tropicus. And then we had another Ignis one. Yep, Balawar Ignis. Oh, this is so cool. I'm enjoying this a lot. A New Beginning. Interesting, there's 2 worlds named New Beginning. There was one over there that we just colonized recently, and there's one here too. It's a continental world, and I think we're good. One thing I can go ahead and do as well is we can make Earth as well it should be. A Gaia world. Let's do that. Let's make our home planet as awesome as we can possibly make it. All right. Meanwhile, the main fleet is headed down that direction. We still have an incredible energy income despite everything. How's the Dyson Sphere doing? Oh, we're ready to go. Did I forget to click that a while ago? Did I? I think I did. Damn. All right. Well, this is the final stage, I think. Either that or we have 2 more, but it's fine. We're still moving at a really fast pace. That's frustrating. I remember that popping up, but I guess I didn't go over and click it. Sorry, guys. It's not going to set us back too far. We still are approaching the 300 influence mark pretty rapidly. And hopefully we'll get some influence from this being completed. Yeah, it's happening right now. So I'm hoping we get a bunch of influence from this. Hang on, let's also, speaking of influence, let's check with the... Yeah, we're still patrons. No, I don't want to do that. The festival would cost us influence. Yep. Let's resume that deal. We're actually getting close-ish to our first policy in the diplomacy tree, which, notice, we can improve the habitability of all of our worlds by 10%. So we can actually, that should allow us, without even re-terraforming, we could cancel the terraforming of that world, technically. Hang on, which world was that? Was that Ovani Prune? Screw it, let's cancel it. Because we're going to get that diplomatic policy, and we can keep that as it was. We can stick to that decision. So right now, I don't think there's anyone on that planet. Oh no, they're leaving, just slowly but surely. Takes some time, but they're leaving. Research-wise, we are doing quite well. Oh, so we finished those. Did we get influence or anything for that? What did we get for that? I didn't even see if there's anything. I didn't even notice the pop-up. Did anything pop up, or did it just say complete? What did it give us? Damn. I was focused on something else. All right, well, let me go ahead and stop this one here. And in the next one, we are going to continue building the Dyson Sphere, as well as we are going to reach the 300 influence mark. So in the Fuelia system, we are going to build a, in case you missed it, we're going to build one of these, a sentry array, which will allow us to have total sensor detection over the entire galaxy. We can also continue to build habitats as well, just to make our empire continuously awesome, which we might do once we've got that sensor array built. But the Dyson Sphere got a little bit behind schedule, but we're back on track now, and it is 2,495 days from reaching the second to last stage. I think there's one more stage after this, and then it will be done, because it's 25% each. So you do the initial construction, then you build the frame, and then you do 4 separate installations of the panels. I think that's how it works. It takes a long time to build this thing, but yeah, we're going to keep working on that, as well as as soon as that's done and we don't have as much to spend in terms of our minerals, and we've got the sentry array started, we're going to think about expanding our fleet, because we've got the energy for it. So why not, right? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We still have another 9, or no, wait. Yeah, we still have 10 episodes after this of Roma Galactica before the series ends, coming out daily. And then, of course, something else in a science fiction, simulation, and or survival vibe will arrive in the 6 p.m. slot. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.